wanted to be a meteorologist when I was younger. How fucking lame is that? What was I saying? Hey besties! Oh my god, you can see out my window. I swear that's like a cardinal sin of filming YouTube videos. You should not have windows in it because it will make the colour off balance. But like, it's grey outside. It's quite warm and cozy in here. It works. Hey, as you can see, I am doing really well right now. I'm going to talk you through my summer plans, since despite the weather outside, it is actually spring. Not summer yet, but I got some stuff I need to tell you about. I've also got my little notebook. I sat out last night and kind of wrote some notes about my Etsy. We're closing my Etsy for a little over a month. This will be the longest I've ever done that, and I'm kind of scared about it. Also, painting some frames because I got some prints, and basically I'm pretty sick of buying different size frames, so I thought I'm just going to make some cardboard. And now we're here. Got a little blue one. They're super easy to make, by the way. Currently in my second year of university, and I'm going into like my second assessment period of the year. And last year, well, not even last year, last like assessment period, I really fucked up and like did all my work literally within hours of it needing to be submitted. I did literally like a full week of back-to-back 24 hours. And I really regret it. Like, I was not live laugh loving. I believe I have a month or like 2 weeks minimum to get everything done. And then we're done for the year. And then I'll literally have like 10 days, maybe a week before I head to New York. And yeah, by the time I get back, that's basically the entire of May gone. And then I'm off until like October. So I'm planning on coming back with like a little website for all my stuff and just kind of working on making my shop viable with like a work-life balance, because I've become a little bit of an overachiever. If you knew me a few years ago, you'd be like, no you're not, Beth. But I now overcompensate for everything I do. So like, there's no half-assing it with me. If I'm doing something, I'm doing it. And the thing with doing that with uni and a shop is if you have two things that require 100% and you are trying to give 100% to both of them, it does not work out. The math isn't mathing, and I failed maths 4 times, so I clearly don't know math, but even I can tell it's gonna end in disaster. And it has. I literally last week spent the first week of my half term pretty much, this is what we look like by the way. I'm using metallic paint by the way. I literally spent the first week of my half term pretty much comatose, just asleep, doing a whole lot of nothing, and I felt really guilty about it. And I know, like, patriotically speaking, we have been created by hustle culture to feel bad when we take breaks because there are people who work 40 work hours a week. Yeah, I get that, okay. But for me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Absolutely not. All I want in life is to make stuff and be happy, you know? That's literally it. To combat me going over 100% in everything, I'm gonna be subsidizing it. So like, I felt very professional. Last week, I set up like a schedule timer on my phone. So it's like you can mute certain apps during certain hours. So it's like now on weekends and past 6 p.m. I believe, I don't get any notifications from any of the apps I use. So like Shopify, Etsy, TikTok Shop, anything like that. So like if it's from 10 a.m. to 6:30, I believe, that's the only times I'll get messages, not including weekends, because I only want to work 4 days a week. Like, those are gonna be my kind of office hours, I guess. And by office hours, I mean my bed is there. This is my office. So yeah, it's just gonna help me. And like, if I don't feel well one day and I can't do as much, that's cool. Or if I have plans that day, that's cool too.
I can't go out. I'm sick. Boo, you whore.
But at least I know if I have those hours blocked out that when I get home, hopefully it will help me feel less bad about not being as productive as I was like a week ago or something. You know, it's all about trying to find the balance, because after third year, no more uni, and that's terrifying. So yeah, I'm doing it a little bit for me as much as I am trying to prioritize my shop. That's another thing. Dissertation. Oh bitch, I am terrified for third year of university. Dissertation. I have seen many a people. I know that blood, sweat and tears goes into fucking dissertation, and I'm so scared. I don't know what's gonna happen come October or November. I don't even know when dissertations are due. I don't even know what you do for them. Or, well, I think I kind of do, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna take it from there. I'll probably close up my Etsy again at some point next year, and then who fucking knows? But this is like my plan for the rest of the year. Who knows, this time next year I might be like, I'm done. I don't want to do Etsy. I want to go and be something else. I don't know. I want to go be a marine biologist. I don't know. I feel like everyone when they're younger goes through a really weird phase where they want to be a marine biologist. Or is that just me? I wanted to be a meteorologist when I was younger. How fucking lame is that? Basically, I don't want to get depressed and burnt out and spend my weeks feeling like I can't leave the house because I'm so overwhelmed and anxious by every single thing in the world. You know? Work on like my ethics and ethos of the brand. Like obviously next year, I'm talking about uni years now. So I know for a fact that there are a few branding courses you can take as like one of your curriculum classes. So I'm going to be doing that. I already did branding and marketing this year and got a really good grade, and I feel like I know quite a lot. Like I don't, but I know enough. And I just want to like focus on kind of showing my YouTube being like, hey, I'm trying this out, let's see how it goes. Because ultimately I'm kind of sick of just sitting and making like topical videos. I'm not that interesting. And you know I'm not about to sit here and make a 4-hour expose on like the lighting used in Euphoria. There are so many better channels for that. The only thing I'm like keenly interested in is talking about like different styles and that kind of stuff, and fashion obviously. Like J fashion is like my hugest inspiration in life. So like I could definitely do like deep dives on that and like subcultures and sub fashions and stuff. But for the very, very, very mass majority, I am just gonna kind of show you guys my story on how everything's going. Because I think it will be cool to look back on. Like I watch my old videos and I'm like, wow, I am talking either absolute shit or I'm so different now. Like from when I started my channel, I am not that bitch anymore. And I don't want to keep creating content like I was when I first started YouTube. Because I'm really not that person anymore. I'm like literally the evolved version. I am a stage 3 evolution, baby. Like, fucking, what's next? Am I gonna mega evolve? Am I gonna be like Charizard and just have like a billion alternate forms? Am I gonna get like regional variation? As far as I'm concerned. New bitch, new me. Gotta focus on being an adult, you know? Uni is like my safety net. After uni, fuck knows. I don't know what I'm doing. That's all. What else? I also want to get into wholesale one day. Like, if I start making stickers or something, I'd love to do wholesale and have stuff be stocked in stores that people like buy that I don't have to kind of be responsible for. There's that one. That actually looks really nice. Because I have had so many issues with stockists, like, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's a lot. And I know people who have also had issues, so yeah. And for now, I'm not going to be doing any more conventions. I truthfully think I had 3 I was meant to do this year, and I ended up not doing any of them purely because of my mental health, and all you saw in my agoraphobia video, which I should have posted by now, but I haven't. But yeah. I'm just not, I love doing conventions, but it's not for me right now because I feel so lost in who I am as a brand. Like, I don't really have that much of an identity, and I would rather spend time focusing on that before I actually commit to doing things like markets full time, which is what I will probably be doing in like a year and a half, which is scary. And I want to grow like a little community. I love going on people's Instagrams who have like massive followings of creatives, and they're all like, oh look guys, I saw a frog today, and all the comments like, yeah, frogs, you know? I just love, like, I'm a sucker, okay? I have no friends. Well, I do, but I like friends. Oh, this says learn and document, but in my head it looks like Leah, and I was like, why have I written Joe's sister? Okay, so my goal is eventually I would love to earn enough to rent my own space and, you know, have an actual little office, because working here is great and I do love it, but I love the idea of just having somewhere I can actually physically go every day. It's kind of like, you know, when everyone was working from home during like the pandemic, when it was mega like happening, as if it's not still a thing. And people were working from home and they were trying to find different ways to work, and they were saying like, oh, if you put makeup on, if you wake up and you put clothes on, you'll feel more motivated. Like, I want that, except I live in my pajamas. Like, I literally woke up this morning and put another set of pajamas on after getting out of bed. Like, I want that, but with a different workspace, because it's one thing to sit on my bed and do work, but it's like another thing to be able to put that little bit of effort in and actually go somewhere. Because here's great, don't get me wrong, here is amazing, this is my creative space, this is incredible. Like, I cannot believe this is my bedroom, this is so cool. I cannot wait to show you guys my bedroom. But like, I don't know, I really enjoy making like dresses and one-off pieces, and like, I'm already running out of space for everything, I'll be honest. Like, all my stock lives in here, in this giant IKEA, like, the top drawer dresser, which I literally cannot open. And then I have 2 storage boxes there. I have, like, an arcade machine that I was going to use for conventions. And that's just stuff I've pre-made. The rest of it is, like, big mess. Well, it's not, because I tidied it, but, like, we moved. I have just so much I want to do, and like, space is irritating. You know, growing business, I'm gonna say it's like growing a child. I don't know, I don't have experience in that, and I'm not really planning on it, but there we go. As far as I'm concerned, this is my baby. But yeah, like, I just love the fact that I'm kind of at the point where I'm able to set up foundations for myself for the day that I can do this full time. Like, I'm sure between now and then I'm gonna have to work other jobs, like I absolutely would love to, but this right here, if I can do this full time, even for like 3 years, I'll be so happy. Like, yeah, that's all. Yeah, I like making stuff. As you can see, I'm so professional. So yeah, because at the end of the day, right, I've spent so much of my life being depressed, that I now pursue happiness because, like, why not? Basically. And I can't lie, at risk of sounding like a 2006 Facebook update, hashtag YOLO video maybe 2 years ago being like, in fact it was while I was still doing my dance degree, so it was over 2 years ago I believe, basically being like, hello future me, have you completed your degree yet? I think we're doing this one orange. I feel like you were meant to be yellow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I literally have a video on my channel that exists where it's like, in 5 years time I will be 25. I'm 23 now for reference, and I was like, do you work at Disney? Have you completed your dance degree? And here I am now, like, madness. Who would have thunk it? Not me. Yeah, it's just, it would just be interesting. I would love a YouTube plaque button one day. Like, I hate to say it, but I have literally wanted to do YouTube.
Look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not
I
me.
used to literally sit in math class and think like about all the videos I can make, and I remember once or twice I posted videos when I was like big emo, and like literally one of them was like an emo hair tutorial, and it was just like the shittiest thing ever, and I played Black Veil Bride's Fallen Angels over the top of it, literally like full volume. Like I edited it on after because I knew how to use iMovie, not to brag, but she was editing. I was fully convinced I was gonna be like a professional editor at the time, and now I'm lazy. I would post videos like that and they would get really good views considering like I did not know what I was doing. That was YouTube at the time, and then after like 2 days I would get self-conscious and be like, people from school are gonna find it, because, you know, like I feel like everyone at school tries to be a YouTuber and they post stuff, and I used to get really embarrassed because anxiety. And yeah, and now I'm here. So yeah, basically I want a YouTube plaque because I do. So there's me manifesting, I guess. I do not believe in manifestation. I just think if you say something out loud, you're more likely to do it because you're kind of holding yourself accountable for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on me and what the future looks like and kind of set up some little foundations. Be realistic with what I want to achieve as a person and as a business and things like YouTube, because I want to incorporate YouTube into my work. And yeah, take it seriously. Content creation, take it seriously. If you want to join me on this journey, by all means, please subscribe. Love to have you here. Otherwise, I don't know, I'm literally just painting. I am literally just vibing, my guys. Like, yeah. So for now, oh god, bye.